Here's a quick preview of this. We'll go into more information once we actually get this material to the job site. But this is going to be our exterior walls. We have, I believe in my opinion here, we have about 3 choices for interior and exterior walls. Interior walls are our choices would be metal stud and drywall, because you just don't use a lot of wood here. And then our exterior choices are what I call CMUs, concrete masonry units. Here they call them hollow block. Or there's a new product, I believe it's relatively new, it's called Lightpanel, or excuse me, Light Block. Okay, and those are like the same size as a hollow block, only it's made out of a lightweight concrete. Now they recently have developed these light panels, and they're 2 foot by 8 foot panels, and that's what we've decided to go with. And I'll quickly show you some of these. We'll go into a lot more detail once we get out to the site with it. That'll be next week. Here's a this is the finished product of these light panels. They come 2 foot by 8 foot. You can see that there's a, I don't know what you call this, it's some kind of a joint tape. Below they put on a putty and then a tape over that, and then the finished is a, what's the first thing? What do you put on it first? The finish is a skim coat, is that correct? Yeah, it's a skim coat and then a paint, if I'm correct. I'll get a clarification on that. I guess you could do a skim coat and then a primer and then a paint. These panels come 2 foot by 8, and this header here is there because there's a seam in the middle of this doorway. And you don't want a seam because it'll open up like that. So you want to put a header if your openings are going to span, if your seams are going to span an opening. Here's more of the product. And this is what it looks like when it's finished.